Welcome to Case Files Uncovered. My name is Adam Clay, and today we're diving into a case that captivated the nation, a case filled with unanswered questions, chilling twists, and a haunting mystery that still remains unresolved. This is the case of the disappearance of Etan Patz. On May 25, 1979, a 6-year-old boy named Etan Patz stepped out of his Manhattan apartment, excited for what should have been a simple walk to the bus stop. It was Etan's first solo trip, and his parents, Stanley and Julie Patz, felt confident he could handle it. But that morning, Etan would never make it to the bus stop. His absence wasn't noticed immediately. It wasn't until hours later, when his mother began to worry, that anyone realized something was terribly wrong. Etan had vanished, and the search began. The search for Etan started quickly. Police scoured the area, knocking on doors, questioning neighbors, but no one had seen anything. No one could offer any useful information. As the days passed, the case grew cold, but not for Etan's parents. Stanley and Julie Patz refused to accept that their son was simply gone. They launched their own search and appeared in the media, desperately seeking help. Etan's face became known nationwide, appearing on milk cartons and TV screens. But even with all this attention, there were no solid leads. Time was slipping away, and hope was fading. As the investigation continued, there were moments of hope. In 1982, a witness came forward claiming to have seen Etan getting into a van with a stranger. This was a major breakthrough. Police began to focus on the possibility of abduction, but still there was no solid evidence to back up the witness's statement. The investigation stalled again. The case continued to perplex authorities for decades, with various suspects being investigated, but no one was ever charged. Etan's parents, however, never gave up hope. They became vocal advocates for missing children, tirelessly pushing for change in how these cases were handled. Then in 2012, something unexpected happened. A man named Pedro Hernandez, a former grocery store worker, confessed to the crime. He claimed that on the day Etan disappeared, he lured the young boy into the basement of the store where he worked, and there he murdered him. Hernandez's confession seemed to offer the breakthrough everyone had been waiting for.
But there were issues. Hernandez's confession was filled with inconsistencies, and crucial details he provided didn't match the actual events. Despite his confession, there was no physical evidence linking him to Etan's disappearance, and the case grew even more complicated. Pedro Hernandez's trial began in 2015, and what followed was a lengthy and complicated legal process. Prosecutors argued that Hernandez had indeed committed the crime, but the defense claimed his confession was coerced. There was no concrete evidence to definitively prove his guilt, and the case became a battle over the reliability of his confession. In the end, the jury was unable to reach a unanimous verdict. A mistrial was declared, and the case once again remained unresolved. The question that lingered: was Hernandez really Etan's abductor, or had the investigation been led down the wrong path? Though Etan's case remains unsolved, his disappearance changed the landscape of missing children investigations in the United States. His case helped push forward important reforms, including the Missing Children Act and the creation of the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. These changes were vital in helping countless families, but for Etan's parents, the pain of not knowing what happened to their son is still a daily struggle. Etan's case serves as a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that can hide in plain sight. While we may never know the full truth about what happened that day, Etan's story will always be a symbol of the relentless search for justice. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of one of the most tragic and puzzling disappearances in American history. The case of Etan Patz may remain unsolved, but his story continues to shape how we approach missing persons cases today. If you found this video insightful, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Case Files Uncovered for more real-life investigations. My name is Adam Clay, and until next time, stay curious, and keep uncovering the truth.